On February 14, before the Boston Celtics faced off against the Milwaukee Bucks, Mike Budenholzer shared his thoughts on his opponent's recent acquisition of Mike Muscala. "Great person. Muskie is one of the all-time greats, favorites, his teammates are gonna love him, the coaches will love him, just a great person. And then, as a player, he's a very, very good shooter, can play behind the three-point line as a big. And then, I think, very smart and wise in how he protects the rim. Understands everything defensively, can move his feet, they've got a good player in Mike Muscala," Budenholzer said. Muscala and Budenholzer worked together earlier in the veteran center's career during his time with the Atlanta Hawks, so the Milwaukee coach knows him very well and certainly understands what type of talent he brings to the table. Throughout the contest between the two Eastern Conference Titans, Muscala provided his new team with 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 steal in 43 minutes of gamma play on 43% shooting from the field and 30% shooting from deep as the undermanned Celtics forced the Bucks into overtime on their home court. But first, if you are new to the Bucks News channel, take advantage and subscribe so you don't miss the latest news that happens in the world of basketball. We are always bringing you firsthand here. Enjoy and like this video so that YouTube continues to bring you the latest Bucks news in the world of basketball. Grant Williams expected to demand eye-watering salary. While Muscala had himself a good outing against Milwaukee, Grant Williams' night didn't end the way he would have hoped, as the impending free agent was involved in a poor possession down the final stretch of play. Unfortunately for Williams, his untimely mistake came just 24 hours after a Mark Stein report surfaced, noting how there is a belief that the Tennessee native could be looking for somewhere in the region of $20 million on his next contract. The Celtics, to no one's surprise, did not trade Grant Williams. Making minor tweaks was the understandable preference for the defending Eastern Conference champions when they ranked as the league's only team with a win total in the 40s entering Monday's play. Yet rumbles persist that various teams are monitoring the situation and curious about Williams' future there. Williams is poised to become a restricted free agent this summer and said to be seeking a contract in the Keldon Johnson in San Antonio, $20 million annually range, Stein reported. Williams has significantly improved his offensive game this season, but is still struggling to find consistency with his performances. Derek White to see ear specialist. During that game against the Bucks, Derek White provided an incredible performance as both a scorer and a playmaker. However, due to a collision with Grayson Allen in the second quarter, the Celtics guard sustained an ear injury. According to Jared Greenberg of NBA TV, Derek White was not on board the Boston Celtics flight following the game and remained in Milwaukee instead to see an ear specialist the next morning. White ended the contest with 27 points, 12 assists, 2 rebounds, and 3 steals on 41.7% shooting from the field and 25% shooting from deep. However, he did go 4 of 4 from the free throw line. The Celtics will be hoping that White can recover over the All-Star break and be available for selection once their season ramps back up and they begin making preparations for the playoffs.